What's up, mother? What's up? My name is Joshua, and thank you guys for tuning in to the mod spotlight for the Cave Generations mod. Generated mod, I'm sorry. This mod basically generates you mods, caves that basically spawn you in a underground cave-like world. The first world or zone is the Stone Zone. The Stone Zone basically puts you in an area that has only stone with minerals such as coal, iron, gold, lapis lazuli, and diamond on the surface of the world. What you can do is basically mine it, but before you do that, you have to find wood, and to find wood, you basically have to find these roots. And like I've said, you can find diamonds and emeralds spread about the entire cave systems, so keep an eye out for them. And I will talk about roots in a few moments, but now we are going to go to the snow zone. So here we are at the snow zone, and the snow zone basically has snow, as you can tell. And as far as the eye can see, basically there's lots of snow. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, throughout every cave system, you will find pools of lava spread about the entire place, and also, if you haven't noticed, it's pretty dark. So if I were you, I would make sure you get yourself plenty of coal throughout your explorations. One thing that is to note about the snow zone is that there are no minerals to be found, so better find yourself a stone zone, or whatever. So now, we have the roots, which basically are stalagmite wood, or wooden logs that basically hang from the roofs of the caves and also the side of walls. So keep an eye out for those for sources of wood. Now on to structures that you can find. You can find these rune villages, basically that are made of cobblestone, and some have wood, so it would be a good place for you to scavenge for wood. But also, you can possibly find little treasure chests that may be strewed about some of these these villages. What's really cool about these abandoned villages is that they kind of tell their own story. Make yourself wonder to yourself, like, well, how did these get there? But that's really for you to decide, not the modder. Now, onto the next zone, or my favorite zone, is the jungle zone. I really wanted to light up this place because this was really cool, and it was right next to an abandoned village. So basically, it is just like any other. It's just like the snow zone. I'm sorry, but it only has the mossy stone and let's see, and you can't find any minerals in these zones. So also, it is good to find a stone zone for yourself so you can get some minerals and stuff. Now, I don't know what a poisonous potato is used for, so people, please leave a comment below and tell me how I can use that. But anyways, there are these giant tree stumps that, or I'm sorry, these towers of tree or whatever. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of dumb right now. Basically, lead up to the surface of the world. And if you think it's all happy and dandy up at the top, you are dead wrong. It is very barren. All you can find is wood and the mushroom biome grass. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight. It's not very friendly up here. But you can find villages up at the surface world as well. But good luck finding them. Now, there is one block that you're probably wondering what this block is. This is actually the mossy stone block. The mossy stone block is not the moss cobblestone block. This is the block that actually belongs to the mod. Just to let you know. So, now on to the features. Yes, you can possibly find these dungeons, or these little places for you to find nice resources like wheat, eggs, and stuff like that. But if you're brave enough to venture out more, you might find a great dungeon or a big dungeon. And these ones have not one, two, not three, but four monster spawners. So if you're ready to tackle one of these, well, you better not be arachnophobia, or you're in trouble. So, lastly, to the last feature before I move on to items, these are little huts that you can possibly find throughout the entire landscape or the cave systems that you may find. Some of them will, some of them will not have a villager inside of them. But if you're lucky to find one, you can probably be acquainted and name him Squidward, just like everybody else has. I mean, why not? Besides, he has a big nose. Now, on to items. There are, I believe, 7 items here that you can possibly use or craft or find throughout the entire landscape of the cave generation mod, or generating mod, I'm so sorry. Now, I had a little trouble with the items here, but as I fiddle with it throughout my pre-recording, I'll explain what I'm going to feature next. So there are this item, as you can see, is orange little rod. It's called glowing. I think it's glowing rod, which is that. Glowing rod can be found when you destroy a stalagmite. Stalagmites can be found throughout the cave systems that you ventured through. They leave off like this eerie little dull orange glow, and when you destroy it, you can get yourself a glowing rod, which is this. And if you craft 4 of them together, I'm sorry, a glowing shard, you make a cave lantern. The cave lantern basically looks like the iron or the diamond block, but orange, and leaves off a very bright aura of light. So next is the snow brick. Snow bricks can be obtained or created when you craft 4 snow blocks. It is well, the brick of this mod, and it's actually really cool and looks pretty unique, and you could possibly make yourself like a nice looking ice castle or something, or a snow castle, I'm so sorry. And lastly is the icicle. The icicles can be found in the snow zones only, from what I know, and you can craft 4 of them into an ice block if you ever wanted to make some ice. So I really do hope that you guys like this mod. Please check it out. The link will be in the description, and I will see you all in the next mod spotlight. See you all later. Peace out and freak out.